Okay, so are you ready to hit the open road?
Always up for an adventure. Where are we headed?
Well, today, we're diving into a list of the world's best driving roads.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, we found this list on the Top Tens website. So,
Ah,
it's all about like these subjective rankings.
for sure, for sure. Sounds like a good time, though.
Yes, exactly. Like, who doesn't love a good best of list, right?
Exactly.
Um, and we're talking everything like winding mountain passes to like bridges over the ocean.
Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, so we've got places like New Zealand and the Himalayas on here,
Wow.
even a bridge in Florida that I'm really excited to talk about.
Okay. Yeah, when you think about it, what makes a driving road the best is kind of interesting,
Mm.
right? Like, are we talking scenery or like the actual challenge of the drive?
Yeah.
Or maybe like the history or the culture surrounding the road.
Right, right, exactly. Like it's definitely more than just getting from point A to point B.
Ex-
Okay, so let's just like quickly run through all 10 roads that are on this list.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, so first up, we've got Arthur's Pass in New Zealand.
Okay.
Then there's the Leh Manali Highway in the Himalayas.
Oh, wow.
And then we've got Trollstigen in Norway.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah. And then Australia's Great Ocean Road.
Classic.
Right. And then there's the Dede's Gorgeous Mountain Pass in Morocco.
Okay.
The Stelvio Pass in the Italian Alps.
Ooh, that one's supposed to be amazing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And then we've got the Millau Viaduct in
Yeah.
France,
Okay.
the 7 Mile Bridge in Florida,
Right.
the Atlantic Ocean Road in Norway,
Yeah.
and Sani Pass in South Africa.
Wow. That's quite the lineup.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like, what a variety, right?
Yeah, and like you were saying before, it's not just like, you know, where they are in the world. It's like what kind of driving experience they offer.
Yeah.
You've got mountain passes and coastal roads and then like some serious engineering marvels.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's start with one that I'm like particularly intrigued by.
Okay.
Stelvio Pass in Italy.
Oh, yeah, I've seen pictures.
Right.
It's incredible.
And it's famous for its hairpin turns.
Yeah, like 48 of them.
Yeah, 48. So for anyone who's not familiar with what a hairpin turn is,
Right.
it's like a 180-degree bend.
Yeah, basically a U-turn on a mountain.
Right. And often on like a super steep incline.
You got to like really know what you're doing.
Yeah, they're meant to like help cars navigate this crazy terrain.
Right.
But it also like makes for a pretty exciting drive.
Yeah, for sure.
So what is it about the Stelvio Pass that like makes it stand out even among other mountain roads?
Well, it's kind of like a cultural icon in the car world, Like
Yeah.
people make pilgrimages there just to drive it.
Wow.
Yeah, and like Top Gear, that British show,
Oh yeah.
they named it one of the greatest driving roads in the world.
I mean, it makes sense.
And part of that is the history too,
Of
It
it.
was built in the early 1800s. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Like just the engineering feat back then to build a road like that up a mountain.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So speaking of engineering feats,
Okay.
let's jump to the 7 Mile Bridge in Florida.
Okay. Yeah, this one caught my eye too.
Right. Like it's literally driving over water as far as you can see.
Yeah, it's a total contrast to something like the Stelvio Pass.
Totally. Yeah.
Right.
It's like a totally different experience.
Yeah, you're not dealing with tight turns and elevation.
Right.
It's just this feeling of like freedom and expanse.
Right.
Like you're surrounded by water and there's just the horizon in front of you.
Yeah.
And then like even thinking about it from the engineering perspective,
Yeah.
building something that long over the ocean is pretty amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a marvel.
And then, we have the Leh Manali Highway in the Himalayas.
Okay. Yeah, that one sounds intense.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk about a challenging drive.
Yeah. High altitude, narrow roads, unpredictable weather.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like a real adventure.
Definitely. And it attracts a certain kind of driver, Like someone looking for more than just a pretty view.
Right.
It's a test of skill and endurance. But it's
Well,
also a chance to experience this incredible culture and scenery.
yeah.
It's not just about the destination.
Right.
It's about the whole journey and like overcoming the challenges along the way.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah,
Okay, so those 3 roads, like, they definitely stand out.
they do.
But we can't forget about the other ones on the list.
Of course not.
Like Arthur's Pass in New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's got this dramatic mountain scenery.
I was looking at pictures of that one earlier.
Yeah.
Stunning.
It's like a smaller Stelvio Pass, but with its own unique beauty.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then you've got Trollstigen and the Atlantic Ocean Road, both in Norway.
Yeah, those are great examples of like how engineering can just blend in with nature.
Yeah, seamlessly.
Yeah, like they work together.
Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, there's Australia's Great Ocean Road.
Oh, yeah, a classic coastal drive
Right.
with those iconic rock formations.
Yeah, like the 12 Apostles.
Yeah, it's just a different kind of beauty, you know?
Right.
Like you just see the power of nature
Totally.
and you just got to be in awe.
Yeah, and then we've also got the Dades Gorges in Morocco and the Sani Pass in South Africa.
Yeah, those seem perfect for like the adventurous driver.
Right, like if you want to get off the beaten path.
Exactly, like rugged beauty and a sense of exploration.
Yeah, for sure.
It's great.
So, I mean, like we said, each of these roads offers something unique.
Totally.
And what we like about them, I think, says a lot about,
About us.
yeah, like what we like as people.
Totally. Yeah, like what we're looking for in a driving experience.
Exactly. So if you had to choose one of these roads for like your dream drive, which one would it be?
Oh man, this is tough.
I know, right?
There are so many good options.
There are.
But you know what I think the important thing is that this whole list like makes us think about what we really value in a journey.
Yeah.
Like, are we looking for thrills or tranquility or cultural immersion or like connecting with nature, you know? So next time you're planning a road trip, think about what you want to experience.
Yeah.
I bet there's a perfect road out there for you.
I think you're right about that.